would you do if this child was sitting right in front of you, called untouchable and cursed because of their cleft palate? According to the Smile Train, 1 in 700 children across the globe experience this every day. In underdeveloped countries, children with this affliction have no chance of a successful life. No spouse, no job, no nothing. What would you do if I told you ending their pain and suffering was as easy as collecting garbage? Terracycle is a company that collects specific garbage items and strips them down to create bare material. They use this bare material to create different products and then sell those products. The money they make from those products is donated to Smile Train to pay for cleft palate surgeries. This speech intends to show you how to start terracycling and how to change the way you look at garbage. There are 4 main steps. The first one is defining purpose. The second is choosing collection goals. The third is post-it reminders and tracking all your progress. The fourth is getting others involved. But the very first thing you have to do is go to the Terracycle website and look at the different types of garbage items that they take. Your first step is giving yourself a purpose. As Stephanie Booth explains in Health Magazine, your behavior change has to reflect some type of moral or attitude that you hold. This allows for a willingness to change, because without being willing to change, you won't. That's the most important aspect of any behavior modification. Your second step is choosing collection goals. You should break down the list that I showed previously into what you can collect and what you can't, because you won't be able to collect it all. You should also make weekly goals. You should take your first week and what you can collect, and make realistic and predictive goals for what you can do in the future. As the behavior change experiment done by Charles J. Downing explains, goals should start out broad, then go specific, and then relate back to your topic. Your third step is writing it all down, setting reminders and tracking your progress. Reminders and records can act as a reflection to the progress that you've made so far. As Stephanie Hetzner explains in the Eurojournal of Psychology, reflection goes back to your initial purpose and re-emphasizes your willingness to change and why you're doing this. Your last step is getting others involved. You should ask around and talk to people at work or at school or wherever you are every day. You should also set public reminders so that people know that the project is going on and can help in any way that they can. The Boston University Medical Center explained different behavior models and modification models. And one aspect is satisfying subjective norms. This is how other people view a certain behavior. This allows the individual to see other people viewing the behavior change as positive and acceptable, and they want to do it as well. There are 4 main steps to start terracycling. The first is defining your purpose. The second is choosing your collection goals. The third is reminders and tracking your progress. And the fourth is getting others involved. By implementing these 4 changes in your behavior, you can change the way you look at waste and change the lives for thousands of children affected by cleft palates.